most people want their children to be smart and more successful than they were, unless you're, of course, Jenna Bush, uh, who doesn't care if her 3 children are smart or go to good schools, as she
She's so
reveals
edgy.
as she reveals one main priority as parent. This is how you know you have money. You got that Bush money, okay? You're like, let the kids be degenerates. You know what? Let them huff paint in the bathroom.
My kids are so normal. They're
Ugh.
normal like your kids.
While many parents might be hell-bent on making sure their children get into a good school, Jenna Bush Hager has revealed she's far more concerned that her 3 kids are instilled with a particular characteristic. Let me guess, that they're woke, that they're kind.
Yeah.
The 41-year-old presenter shares 3 children with her husband, Henry Chase Hager, who's 45, daughters Mila, 10, Poppy, 8, and son Hal is 4. So these are like sort of around your kids' ages,
Ah,
giving a candid insight into her parenting style on Wednesday. Of course, she was on the Today Show with Hoda and Jen. Oh, she's like the co-host, right? So Jenna admitted her main focus is ensuring that I was right. I was right. Oh my God. I want them to be kind. Guess what? They can be kind and smart and get a good
yeah.
job.
You don't get to pick one. Jeez.
What an
Yeah.
annoying thing to say.
Yeah, that's what I said to my gifted daughter. I was like, you know what? You can either be gifted or you can be kind. You can't have both.
Yeah, being
Like, you know
kind
what? I'm
doesn't
gifted.
take up your whole mental capacity, okay? Like,
That is so ridiculous.
I'm gonna play this.
And I spend almost all my time in parenting trying to raise kind kids.
Yes.
Like I don't really care about.
Oh,
any
let
of
me
the
guess.
other stuff.
Applause break.
I don't care about
Applause
them.
break.
I mean, they're smart, great.
Yeah.
But like
She wanted
you
an
know,
applause
I
break
don't
so
care
bad.
that they're number one in their class or go to good schools. I just want them to be the type of kids that.
How do you try? You
Yes,
shouldn't have to
that's
try.
the thing. That's exactly.
You know, I don't care if because all my kids are gonna end up in Skull and Bones anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like my kids are kind and I didn't like actively try. I just raised them like a normal human being and they turned out kind. You know, like it's
Lame.
like what do you mean? Like you gotta put their best interest aside, like put
Yeah.
their what they're
Oh,
gonna do for school aside just so you can make sure that they're kind? Like what?
yeah. Oh, I just want to make sure my kids don't microwave a squirrel. That's my only hope for them.
I'm putting all of my eggs in this basket to make sure that they don't freaking put the kittens in the microwave.
Being kind is the absolute bare minimum from
And
any.
you don't have to try to do that. Like, I mean, is the nanny raising the kids, and she's just like shows up
Yeah.
and says, "Hey, let's be kind today," and that's like her big like. Are you not a parent? Like, it's just bizarre to me.
It is bizarre. Yeah, she's like, "I don't know how my kids did it, but they're all bilingual." Our housekeeper taught them to be kind. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I don't care about that they are smart. Yeah, right. Great. I don't care that they are number 1 in their class or go to good schools. I just want them to be kind. Hoda
Oh,
says,
that's
"Yes, that's
so
the
gay.
thing." I would be like, "Really? That's it? Coolness just comes too," says Jenna. In her formative years, Bush Hager and her twin sister Barbara, you don't hear about Barbara so much anymore, attended Preston Hollow Elementary and then the Hockaday School, a private girls' college prep school while living in Dallas. I'm sure those weren't cheap. And look, they ended up kind. In 94, after her father, George W., was elected governor of Texas and they moved to Austin, she enrolled in St. Andrew's Episcopal, which currently has tuition of 28,482
Oh my.
per year for kindergarten through 4th grade. And
You know, maybe she's onto something. Maybe she's like, listen, like I'm a jerk. I'm a terrible person. And I think maybe it's because I went to these privileged schools and it had nothing to do with the fact that I was neglected by my parents. So
Ooh.
maybe if I just don't care that my kids go to these schools, they're not going to turn out awful like I turned out.
Yes,
Right?
my child didn't spit on a waiter today.
Winning.
My child tipped the valet all by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so grades 5 through 8 is almost 33 grand a
Oh
year.
my.
Wow, the prep school, the private prep school that I used to work at, which is K through 12,
Mhm.
was back when I worked there, 36K a year. I can't
I
imagine
did
what
a
it is now.
healthcare for a private prep school in my area up in Massachusetts, and it was 50,000 a year. Or no, yeah, 50,000 a year. There were a lot of Chinese exchange students there.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I wonder if she was ignored by Papa W.
Yeah, and she's like, all right, I'm not the best person in the world. It's probably because I was rich. So I'm not going to care about education and see, and maybe my kids will turn out kind. It's like, no, you just need an active, involved parent who's not going to neglect you and is going to listen to you and not going to like be your friend, but also.
Yeah. As long as your dad doesn't do 9/11, you're going to grow up to be kind.
Exactly. It's not that hard. This is science.
He was too busy doing 9/11 to pay attention to my needs.
Yes. We get it, Jenna.
Following her school years, her dad's ascent to president of the United States, Bush Hager attended the University of Texas, majoring in English, and took summer classes at NYU. She graduated from UT in 04. Her little ones will never be invited on the Today Show again after her daughter Mila revealed live on air that she had once peed her pants. Oh my God, I didn't hear about this. That's horrible. Okay, we are clicking on this.
Wait, they're not invited back, or is that a joke? Is that a joke?
It sounds for real. This was June. Okay, I guess Jenna Bush had her children on the
Oh,
Today
that her
Show.
mom wants Peter Pants.
Oh, Mila revealed on the live on air that she had once peed her pants. I think the kid peed their pants.
What is that? The headline? I misread the headline, maybe.
Jenna Bush Hager vows her kids will never be invited back on the Today Show after her 10-year-old daughter Mila announced live on air that her mom once peed her pants.
Mm.
So she outed her.
She was probably drunk. She's a wine mom.
Yeah. Every woman pees her pants at least once. I had friends in college who they confused the desk chair in my room. It
I have
was
not
hilarious.
as an adult. Not yet. I haven't. I'm sure I will when I'm elderly.
Wow, so they're just never allowed back. You could just be like, oh, kids
Kids say the darndest things, but nope.
Yeah.
I'm banning. Mommy's gonna ban you from her show now forever because you humiliated mommy. Yeah, that's why your kids aren't kind.
Yeah, this is why they're not kind, because you're not letting them tell the world that you peed your pants. Speaking on the program in June, after she had brought her two daughters to the Today Plaza in Rock Center so they could attend Ed Sheeran's outdoor concert, they said they're not here because they'll never be invited on this show again. That sounds like that there's some heat behind that. She sounds pissed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my goodness. Because they just like to get secrets out of you. They're allowed to come and watch the concert, but they're nowhere close to the microphones. Holy You know what, Jenna? At this rate, you're going to end up with a kid who's a stand-up comic because if you're going to thwart expression, that this is the result.
And her mom is going to be the butt of all of her jokes because she wasn't allowed to have a healthy, hilarious relationship with her mom growing up.
I hope that one of your kids grows up to give you diapers for Christmas one year. I hope that this is the family joke forever.
Oh, yes, me too.
In December, Bush Hager's oldest daughter was invited to the show for a quick chat, but quickly began dropping truth bombs. Look at their. Is this a house or a restaurant? I can't even tell the difference.
That's so big. They're so rich that I have no idea what they're sitting in.
They look rich. I don't know what it is. It's probably this hat.
Yeah. Normal people don't wear that hat. You have to have a certain amount of money when you're allowed to wear that hat.
No one is dirty. I don't see any skimmed knees.
Mm-hmm. Those dresses are probably from Balenciaga.
Oh, Lordy. How is Balenciaga still a thing? I don't know.
Because they only market to the rich people and the rich people.
And it's still absolutely showing a sign of how great you are.
Mm-hmm.
The more designery stuff you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she outed about the peeing of the pants. Well, I think disinviting your kids from your show is not a way to make them kind.
Yeah, probably not.